Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Cassie and I post at least 3 times a week. I just like to let you know what products are worth your money. If you are interested in videos like that, then I think you will enjoy my channel, so please subscribe. So today we are going to be reviewing the SILISPONGE. Now I know that I am a little bit late on this train, but I had someone request in one of my last videos that I review this, so of course I wanted to do that for you. The SILISPONGE originated from Ali Cosmetics and it was retailing for $12, which right now it's on sale for $9.90. This totally blew up, like everybody was talking about it. You know, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on it. Some people like it, some people don't. I wanted to try it out for myself, see what I think, let you know. I did not order mine from Ali Cosmetics. I just assumed that they were probably sold out because I know for a long time they were sold out like constantly. So I ordered mine on Amazon and I got it for $6.95. I just wanted to first talk about the smell on this. When I first got this, it smelled like dirt and chemicals. Like, I know that sounds so weird, but I did go ahead and wash it. I've seen people use it like swiping the foundation on their skin, and I just recently watched a review where they kind of like spread the product around and then they went in and kind of like tapped it in like they would with a beauty blender. So I think I will try that method today. So the whole idea of this obviously is that it's not going to soak up as much product, and it is supposed to be obviously much more hygienic, and it is much easier to clean. So, you know, not only is it not absorbing product, but it's not absorbing germs. I am going to use this for my foundation and my concealer today. I wanted to use a foundation that I am familiar with today, and that is going to be the Urban Decay All Nighter. I love this foundation and it's amazing. So I'm going to start with just literally half a pump, because I know with this you don't have to use like half as much product as you would with any other applicator. It is a little difficult to get in like the crease of your nose. Forgot to mention, I'm gonna do one side of my face with the SILISPONGE and then one side with a brush like I would typically use, just to see if we can see any difference in like the texture or anything like that. So I have to say already, like, this is obviously taking a little bit more time than it usually would with a brush for me. I feel like I'm really having to like go in and make sure like everything is super blended. My forehead looks like it has a little bit of weird texture on it. It's almost like the sponge is like grabbing product that hasn't set and like lifting it up off my skin. So like, I don't know if you can see, but it's like grabbing on my chin, kind of. It's just like setting really weird on my chin and kind of on my upper lip. I'm just gonna like flip it around to where there's not as much product. Okay, it's doing a little better. It seems like when a little bit of product collects, it starts to get a little more sticky and then kind of pick the product up off your face. Or it could be the foundation, just because this foundation does typically set pretty quickly. It seems like flipping it over to the side that didn't have as much product on it did help to blend that out a little bit. So that did take a little bit longer than it usually takes for me to blend out my foundation, but I don't mind the way that my skin looks right now. It doesn't seem to have made the product just like sit on top of my skin. Like, my pores look okay. I guess I don't mind it right now. So we're gonna go in and do the other side of our face, and I'm just gonna do half a pump like I did with this side and see how far we can get it with a brush. So already I can feel that product is not going nearly as far as it did with the SILISPONGE. I hope I'm not too far away. I didn't really think about that. So with that half a pump, I did not get as much coverage on this side, and I didn't even have enough product to put on my forehead. So it looks like I will have to go in with a little bit more. I'm just gonna do another like half a pump. It seems like it's setting so much faster with the brush application. Like I feel like I'm having to move a lot quicker. With the SILISPONGE, it seemed like it, you know, continued to blend just as nice the whole time. So I mean, having to go in and build the product is taking almost as much time as it takes to blend less amount of product with the SILISPONGE. Okay, I'm pretty shocked right now. I'm gonna turn my heater off. It gets really cold in my office, so I have to run like a little space heater, and I just realized that you guys could maybe hear that, so if that was really loud, I'm sorry. But I'm actually really shocked. The side that I use the SILISPONGE on is actually looking more smooth, more airbrushed than the side that I use the brush on, and I still don't feel like I got the same amount of coverage on this side that I used the brush on, and I used double the amount of product.
Okay, I don't know how this got on my face or what it is, but that's strange.
So I don't know if you'll be able to tell on camera, but this is the SILISPONGE side, and it seems like my pores are less emphasized than they are on this side that I used the brush on. So can you guys see that? So right now, pleasantly surprised, I'll be honest. I did not have high hopes for this product. It was just a little weird and just seemed kind of gimmicky to me. The blending time is a little longer, but you're using much less product. So I mean, the claim that you are going to save money is totally true because you're using less product for sure. I got more coverage on the SILISPONGE side using that half a pump, and I still didn't get as good a coverage on this side that I used the brush on, and I used a little bit over one full pump. So, I mean, that's pretty shocking and pretty exciting. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get my concealer on here. So I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, of course, favorite concealer of life. Okay, so this is going to be interesting because I am sure it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get into this little area of my eye, but let's just start blending this out and see. Oh my gosh, I really like how this is blending right now. It seems like it's settling in the lines under my eyes a little more than it usually does. The product on this side using the brush is not going nearly as far. So I don't hate the way that it looks on this side, but it seems that I have gotten more coverage on the side that I use the SILISPONGE, and obviously used the same amount of product. So yeah, I mean, I would go out with the way this side looks under my eyes, but I prefer this side for sure because I got more full coverage. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera or not. I do still think that the side that I use the SILISPONGE on looks a little more airbrushed around my pores. You just can see my pores a little more on this side that I use the brush on than you can on this side. I really hope that that is showing up. The foundation is settling in my wrinkles on the side I use the brush on much more than it is on the side that I use the SILISPONGE on. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my powder products on, and then I will come back. Okay, you guys, I am back and I am done with the powder products. I prefer the SILISPONGE side over the brush side. The silicone,
Did I call it that just a second ago?
it looks much more smooth and airbrushed. I feel like it kind of looks less heavy too. Obviously the cleanup is gonna be much easier with the SILISPONGE than it is with the brush. And you know, it's really nice that you can use this for all of your liquid or cream products. I think it will blend all of those out really nicely. It may, you know, like I said, take a little bit more time, but you know, I think that it's worth the extra time that you're putting in to blend it out because you're using so much less product. So all in all, I think I would recommend this. You know, it was only $7 on Amazon. It's on sale for $9 something on Molly Cosmetics. She's the originator of this. And you know, that's a really good price because this is gonna last quite a while. Once you puncture this, then at that point you will need to replace it. But I mean, I think that it would take a lot to puncture it. Like, you would have to be being pretty rough with this thing to puncture it. But you know, if you don't puncture it, this could last for months because it's not gonna get contaminated. I think on days that I have a little bit more time to apply my makeup, I will definitely use the SILISPONGE just because of how airbrushed it makes my skin look. So I'm really happy with this, you guys. Like I said, I'll have everything linked down below for where you can purchase this. I'll have the Amazon link that I use, and I'll also link Molly Cosmetics down below. So check that out, and please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and let me know if you have purchased this and used it and what you think about it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have,
Mwah, love you.
thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.